Hey, what's up guys, Nothin But Boom, and today I am super excited to bring you guys another episode where I'm just going to be doing some Dr. Terror for you guys. Just get back to basics. I know I've been doing some 100 Pirates and all that, but I'm ready to get back into the Boom Beach, and here we have Terror Stage 9, so see what we can do with the boosted warriors. HQ's level 17, but it has more than double its health with the boost, which is... That's defensive building damage was 32, and there's a building health somewhere. Oh, sitting right next to it, of course. Plus 102. So, yeah, it's pretty insane. Hopefully we'll be able to beat it, nevertheless. And, yeah, so let's see what we can do. I'm going to go in from this way. And drop the warriors there. So basically they changed the terror. Just to give you guys a little explanation, because they thought that for the top players it wasn't even like something that they did for fun anymore. It was just kind of like a chore, because it really wasn't a challenge for them to beat. They'd just be like, you know, oh, I gotta go beat Dr. Terror today. It wasn't something that they were like, oh, let me see if I can get to 20, you know, that kind of thing. So they decided to go ahead and I obviously had the shock launchers, add the building health, all that stuff to make it actually a lot harder. I used to be able to get to like level 18, I think it was. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and throw one shock bomb there, one shock bomb there, maybe a med kit down to counteract those mortars, and then I have enough for another shock bomb to get rid of this shock launcher when it does come unshock bombed again. So it looks like they're half of the way down. I'll go ahead and throw one more shock bomb. It did get off one shot at them, but I'm going to go ahead and throw two more artillery shots onto the HQ. And it looks like Terror Stage 9 is going to go down. So start off the video to a really good thing right there, and that is definitely a very good sign. So Terror Stage 9, let's see what we got. 173,000 gold. I really wanted to upgrade my HQ. I'm just not sure if it was worth doing the resource reward boost yet. So, but anyway, I keep forgetting to scout instead of attack, which is really starting to bother me. So here we go. Let's scout. Alright, so HQ 17, same boost on the HQ, and we have a shock launcher right next to it. So it looks like I'm going to throw maybe 2 points of shock, maybe around this area, and maybe around here. And let's see what we can do. So, drop the warriors over here. Hopefully they're going to go right for those bunkers over there. And then we can go ahead and start dealing with some of this stuff over here. So, go ahead and throw a barrage down there and over here. And then I think this is one that we're just going to let them kind of run through if we can. So I'm going to go ahead and throw a barrage there, another barrage there, and hopefully that they can just, or hope that they can just completely run through and, you know, take no prisoners here. So, go ahead, throw smoke up there. See what we can do. I'm going to throw a shock bomb as they come down on these three key defenses. And they're going to go ahead and begin taking out those mortars. Everything in their path, they're just going to begin to start wiping out. Go ahead, throw a shock bomb there. Just being strategic with the shock launcher and the rocket launcher right there. Go ahead, throw a med kit there as needed. It looks like we're going to need one more shock bomb until they're going to be able to get to that area. So I'll go ahead and throw that. And then I'm going to go ahead and flare right to the HQ. I think it's time for us to go for it. And then here we come up on the HQ. Hopefully there'll be enough warriors to do it. It's already like a little bit down. I'll go ahead and throw an artillery on there. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's not going to take it out. But it looks like we're going to be able to, looks like, not take out Terror Stage 10, which is actually extremely unfortunate. So, Terror Stage 10 was unable to be beaten. It's a level 48, so it's higher than I am. But let's go ahead, reinforce the guys, and take a look at some of the operation attacks that's going on right now. So, my name is, this was Borderline, and basically we had all the defenses in the front. There was like a boom cannon here and some rockets back here. We had all those taken out, and then here comes the tanks. They're just going to be able to sweep through, but it was a very, very good attack by My Name Is. He's a brilliant attacker in the fact that he knew to throw the medkits right as the machine guns were targeting him, and then flare to the HQ after, because he knew a lot of those were going to be out of range. And it looks like after 55 seconds, he sped up to 4 times the speed. we should be fine. So as you can see, we are now at the point where both of these machine guns are out of range, and the tanks are going to be able to wipe down the HQ, and Borderland's going to be able to go down. So that was the first one we took down. Second one was called Excel. C-Testa was the one that was able to destroy it. As you can see, we have, I mean, it doesn't look like it's going to be very easy for him, obviously, going into it. This was actually an attack that I was very impressed with when I was watching it. I was watching it live, actually. Spectating, I guess you could say. So, like I said, all these cannons, the boom cannons, doesn't look like an attack that you would be able to beat, you know, just in one more attack. Or it doesn't look like the attack that would be beaten this time. But after he takes out that boom cannon, he goes ahead, flares off. The machine gun does get a couple shots in, I think kills Azuka, and the boom cannon kills Azuka. But then he goes ahead, flares to the machine gun, wastes no time, and then goes ahead and shocks those flamethrowers, the machine gun, and a cannon. A brilliant shock bomb there. Azukas, as you guys know, are out of range of the flamethrowers. He really wants to take those cannons down, so he shock bombs them again. And then he goes in. I didn't think what he did coming up here was smart, but it actually was. So, as you can see, they're taking out that cannon, and then, as you can see, those flamethrowers are completely ripping through the heavies. As you can see, the Zookas are out of range of the flamethrowers, so that won't be a problem. What I would have done, as you can see, he takes out that cannon. What I would have done after that, because these cannons are still in range, is flared down to about here. I know he was kind of worried that the boom cannon would come in range, but that way he would have had more Zookas. It didn't look like it mattered anyway. But after all of these cannons were out of range, the Zookas just kind of have free reign over the HQ. So he took out all those flamethrowers, the boom cannon, and like 5 cannons up here. So yeah, like going into it, you didn't think he would be able to beat it, but after the Zookas are here, they're just going to be able to plow through the HQ. They do an insane amount of damage, and our second base, Excel, did fall. So next we had Barrier. This was gone in 4 attacks, so a lot less. Obviously a lot easier. By the time Rambo came in, I actually thought he was going to go flank around the back, but he obviously didn't need to, because he was thinking better than me. I'm not a tank attacker, but as you could see, you have the rocket launcher in the back, you have the sniper there, but no, there's like no cannons, there's no boom cannons in the way, so he's just going to go ahead, plow through in the beginning here. He's going to get rid of these machine guns. Look at those medics hanging in there, healing up those level 7 tanks, I think they are, so mine are 5. He's our best tank attacker, I would definitely say, in the task force, so it's great to have him. Right after he takes out the sniper tower, he flares back. Obviously not enough until for the cannon to be out of range, but it was still good. Looks like the mortars are out of range though, and those rocket launcher is going to be able to do damage to the medics, but he sees that problem right away, goes ahead, flares to the rocket launcher. This tank start lighting on fire on the red, but he shock bombs the flamethrower. I don't think it was necessary. I think they'd probably be fine, but those mortars were coming in as well, so then again, it probably was a good decision. After that flamethrower goes down, he flares back. As you can see, the tanks are very, very low on health, but that's why the medics are there. Medics start going ham on the tanks and just healing them up back to full health, I think, by the time the HQ's gone. Let's see what happens. So as you can see, yeah, they're slowly coming up. They're now in the green. And they're just taking out the HQ. So yeah, it looks like by the time that they take out the HQ, these tanks are full health and going strong. So back from almost the dead to full health, that's what the medics are used for. That's a perfect example of how to use them. So we have some brilliant attackers in the task force, as you can see here. And it looks like within the next 30 seconds, sped up by 4 times, he's going to take out the power core. Boom! And then all of the buildings are going to explode after. And that's going to go down. So quota we're working on right now, and it's a very hard one. It offers the most force points, but looks like Caleb's on and ready, so I'll go ahead and talk with him. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And it looks like that's going to be it for this episode, but it's just kind of a mix. Boom Beach, Operations, Dr. Terror, whatever, for all things Boom Beach. You guys know what to do. Keep fresh and on Patreon. Nothin But Boom. I'm Matt, and I'll talk to you guys in the next episode.